Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Joseph Ward, your historical homeboy, right here on the On the Shoulders of Giants YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in, for checking me out, and being a part of this journey. We're here to give you the sung and unsung heroes of the African diaspora that you probably wouldn't learn about. So thank you for rocking with us. And I just want to let you know that we're now on Patreon. So you can become a patron and help us empower and educate as many communities as possible throughout the African diaspora. www.patreon.com/OTSOG. Now go ahead and get to this video so we can drop this knowledge on you. Peace out. Gcina Mhlophe. On October 24th, 1958, Nokugcina Elsie Mhlophe was born in KwaZulu Natal, South Africa. Her mother was of Xhosa origin and her father was of Zulu origin. In 1979, she enrolled in the Mfundisweni High School, where she found her love for writing and creating. After high school, she enrolled in Rhodes University at Grahamstown, South Africa. At the university, Gcina took part in a cadet course for journalism. During her time in college, she also took part in a filmmaking course as a community project with the Interchurch Media Program that lasted 6 months. Her career as a professional began as a domestic worker before she worked at the Press Trust as a newsreader. She also worked as a writer for Learn and Teach magazine around 1983, as well as working with BBC Radio. Gcina was getting off to a good start as a journalist and a writer. Gcina was not only a journalist, but she immersed herself within theater and performing, which led her to becoming the lead actress in the 1983 play, The Nurse. In 1984, she had a leading role in the workshop play titled The Black Dog. Joining the theater along with writing helped Gcina travel South Africa, Africa, and the world. From 1985 to 1987, she wrote an autobiographical play, which she also starred in, titled Have You Seen Zandil? The play took her to the United States, where it was performed in Chicago, Illinois, and Knoxville, Tennessee. She was noted as a visiting director in conjunction with the Chicago Theater Company and at Knoxville's Carpetbag Theater. Gcina was inspired to use her writings and her voice to tell her stories by an Mbongi or Xhosa praise poet. This was a title that was traditionally held by men. She also received support to move forward as a playwright and performer by an African poetry legend named Manny Manin, who was the director of the Market Theatre located in Johannesburg, South Africa. Her travels allowed her to learn to speak 5 different languages: Zulu, Xhosa, English, Afrikaans, and Sotho. Because of her travels, popularity, and work ethic, her works were translated into German, French, Italian, Swahili, and Japanese. She not only traveled to perform in plays and for journalism reasons, she held storytelling workshops for the people of the cities she visited. This was a long journey from performing for Black-only audiences in South Africa, hoping an audience would show up. Between 1987 and 1998, Gcina performed in and/or directed several plays such as Inyanga, Somdaka, The Good Person of Szechuan, and The Love Child, which she had an opportunity to perform in Japan. She received 4 theater awards from 1987 to 1988. She also performed in at least 10 television shows and movies from 1986 to 2007. She was either fully responsible for or a part of 28 publications. She has received over 12 awards for writing, publishing books, and storytelling. With a career that spans over 30 years, Gcina is not only noted for her excellence as a writer, director, performer, and storyteller, she also made a name for herself as a South African anti-apartheid activist. She found a way to be successful in an industry that was male-dominated, but her light could not be dimmed. She traveled the world, told the stories in her heart, and was a part of the storytelling of other authors. She gave her time to her people through theater, storytelling, and writing, as well as used her voice and platform to fight apartheid and white supremacy. She inspired women all over the world to believe in themselves and their abilities. Her legend is cemented, but her work is not over. She was last known as the patron of the International Association for the Theater of Children and Young People. Ms. Nokugcina Elsie Mhlophe, we proudly stand on your shoulders. For more information, please visit www.ontheshoulders1.com or www.ontheshoulders.org.